Hey, what's up everyone? Mike here, and I have a beginner flow skills class for you that's perfect for anyone who's either brand new to animal flow or anyone who has spent a lot of time with the system and feels very comfortable with the animal flow movements. And the reason that I say that is because in this flow, we are going to be building each one of our movements that we'll be using in the flow, but we are going to perform multiple repetitions as we drill each chunk of each movement. So you'll get plenty of exposure to the movement, you'll get a great workout, and if you're brand new to the system, you don't need any experience to come in and feel really successful with this flow and these movements. So I'm going to demonstrate the flow first, and then we'll start breaking it down. So, set loaded beast, left leg front kick through, pop back two, right leg side kick through, right leg jumping under switch, to right arm crab reach, return to crab into left leg, under switch to loaded beast. Okay, so that's the flow that we'll be working towards. But before we begin building each movement, we have to start with our wrist preparation or our wrist mobilizations. So let's start off with our wrist rolls. So simply clasp the fingers together, and we're just going to take one hand and roll it over top of the other hand in one direction. So if you're brand new to animal flow, you may not know this, but we always try to stay out of painful ranges when we're doing our wrist preparation. So we're only trying to stay within pain-free ranges. With each repetition, we're trying to gain a little bit more range. And we're really challenging you to not just tune out, but to really tune into what you're doing, especially with these wrist mobs. And then go ahead and switch directions. So again, simply rolling one hand over top of the other, really focusing on our breath. Okay, from here, let's go into our wrist waves. So we're going to go palms down, elbows out to the side. We're going to initiate the wave with our right elbow. We'll think about that wave transitioning through the same side wrist, through the hands, through the opposite wrist, eventually out to the opposite elbow before resting back in the start position. Again, the right elbow leads the wave. And when you finish your last wave here, we'll just initiate with the opposite elbow. So left elbow begins the wave, coming back to a neutral position, and then begins the next wave. Now let's keep the palms down towards the ground. Let's bring the thumbs in towards each other. Bring the thumbs in towards the chest. As I drive the hands away, I want to keep the palms down towards the floor. I can drive the thumbs together. What I'm looking for is a sensation of opening on the outside of the wrist. If I can't fully straighten the elbows, that's okay. I'm going to then pull the thumbs back in towards the chest and then drive out again. Last one. From here, we're going to go into something we call our magnetic wrists. And the analogy is that we have a magnetic bracelet on each one of our wrists, and those bracelets do not want to lose contact with each other. So we'll start palm side of the wrist together, thumbs come across the hand. We'll reach out to find the thumb side of the hand, splaying the fingers and the wrists out. Then we'll go back of the hands together, fingers sweep down. Pinky side of the wrists, again, splaying the hands out towards the side, then palm side, and we'll continue with that rotation. Once we finish this last repetition, we're just going to reverse. So from palm, we'll go to pinky side, back of the hands, we'll reach out to find the thumb side of the wrist, and then palm side again. Okay, and then we'll finish with the fingers down. Now this is what we call our wrist relief position. So anytime throughout the class, if you're feeling too much stress in the wrists or the hands, find this position. It will hopefully decompress the wrists a bit and allow you to continue with the class. Also, if this is your first class, you can pause the video at any time, take as long as a break as you need, and then jump back in whenever you feel ready. So we'll begin with learning our front kick through. Now, front kick through, from this position, which we call loaded beast, if I were to perform a left leg front kick through, it would look like this. I would then say pop back to loaded beast, right leg front kick through, pop back to loaded beast. So we're going to chunk that movement. We're going to learn it in smaller pieces, but the first thing we need to do is figure out our start position. So go ahead and place the hands shoulder width. Bring the knees to where they are hip width and just in front of the hip line, or you can think underneath of the belly button. From here, tuck the toes underneath, lift the knees 1 inch from the ground. This is called our beast position. We want to set loaded beast. So we can just think about pulling the hips back towards the heels and then checking the knees to make sure they're 1 inch from the floor. So go ahead and do that. From here, we'll walk or slide the hands forward. Our goal is to get the head between the arms, not through or above. Go ahead and shrug the shoulders towards the ears, making sure the knees again are 1 inch from the floor. Hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So from here, we need to jump out of this position or propel our body forward. We have to lift the hand so that the foot can land. So before we get into the actual front kick through, you guys are going to practice something called a front step. So go ahead and find that loaded beast position again. Let's come out of that position, bringing the left foot outside of the left hand. Now the right knee is going to be close to the ground but not touching. Once here, go ahead and lift the hand off of the ground. Let's replace the hand and then remove the foot, coming back to our loaded beast. Let's do the same thing on the right leg. So let's come out of the loaded beast, take the foot planted outside of the right hand, lift the right hand off the ground, then replace the hand, press back. This time, let's see if we can do that same thing, but make it simultaneous. So as we come out of loaded beast, let's see if we can lift the left hand so that the foot can land. Now let's do the exact same thing in reverse. So lift the foot so the hand can land, push back. Right leg, same exact thing. Come out of the loaded beast position, lift the right hand so the right foot can land. Then reverse, lift the foot, plant the hand. Left leg again, lift the hand so the foot can land. Reverse, lift the foot so the hand can land. Right leg, same thing. Replace. One more each leg. Left and replace. Right and replace. And take a quick break, guys. Great. So from that, our next step is we're going to try to jump into the foot position versus just stepping into the foot position. So what that looks like, if I'm in loaded beast again, and I'm working with my left leg, I'm going to jump both feet forward, lifting the left hand so that the left foot can land. Once I'm here, I'm just going to step back and do the same thing on the opposite side. Lifting the right hand so the right foot can land. I'll step back and we'll continue to do that. So let's try that 3 repetitions each side. Ready, set, loaded beast. Jumping out of this position, lift the left hand so the left foot can land. Pause. Step back. Right leg, ready, go. Step back. Left leg, ready, go. Step back. Right leg, ready, go. Step back. Left leg, here's our last one. Step back. And right leg. And step back. Okay, take a rest, guys. So we're almost in our front kick through. the last thing that we need to learn is how to allow the leg to go through. So if I were to jump and land with my left foot, my right leg is going to kick through that window. So if you're seated facing me, go ahead and take your right leg and point it towards me. Keep the knee totally straight. Point the toes. Take your knee and rotate it outward or towards the wall. From here, the opposite hand, we want to bring it into our side rib. This is called our guarded position. So if I'm coming towards you, I'm in that loaded beast. I'm going to call out from the kicking leg. So if I say right leg front kick through, I lift the left hand so the left foot can land, allow the leg to go straight through. We're going to perform 5 front kick throughs on each side. Remember, I'm calling out from the kicking leg, so if I say right leg front kick through, you gotta jump and land with left foot. Okay, here we go. Set loaded beast. Right leg front kick through. Pop it back to loaded beast, which means jump. Left leg front kick through. Pop it back to loaded beast. Right leg front kick through. Pop it back to loaded beast. Left leg front kick through. Pop it back to loaded beast. Right leg front kick through. Pop it back to loaded beast. Left leg front kick through. Pop it back to loaded beast. 2 more each side, guys. Right leg front kick through. Pop it back to loaded beast. Left leg front kick through. Pop it back to loaded beast. Right leg front kick through. Pop it back to loaded beast. Last one, left leg front kick through. Pop it back to loaded beast. All right, team, great job. So our next movement is called a jumping side kick through. A jumping side kick through is going to look like this. If I'm starting that beast position, you already know. Right leg side kick through. Jump 2. Left leg side kick through. Jump 2. Right leg side kick through. So if you just think front kick through, I'm kicking forward. Side kick through, I'm kicking to the side. So the way that we're going to start to learn our side kick through is from our beast position. So go ahead and set your beast position, which remember the knees are just in front of the hip line, and you can think underneath of the belly button. Okay, so knees are 1 inch from the floor. The first thing we want to do is set our base. So if I call out left leg side kick through, that means left leg is going through the window. I'm lifting right hand at the same time. So I want you guys to mimic me. So if you're facing in this direction and you perform a left leg side kick through, lift your left foot, right hand, start to rotate. Now what we're looking for, as soon as we see these toes facing in that direction, we can drop the heel, drop the hip, bring the eyes up. In order to come back, I push on the gas, which means lift the heel, and I come back to my start position. So do that with me again with the left leg. So as you're rotating, you should be able to see my back. Ready, set, beast. Left leg side kick through. Look for the heel. Toes are pointing this direction. Drop the heel, drop the hip, eyes to the horizon. Push on the gas, come back. Same thing, opposite leg. Right leg, side kick through, lift. Look for the toes. Drop the heel, drop the hip, eyes up. Push on the gas and come back. That's 1 each side. Left leg, side kick through. Drop the heel, drop the hip, eyes up, push on the gas, come back. Right leg, side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. Left leg, side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. Right leg, side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. Left leg, side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. Right leg, side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. Left leg, side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. And right leg, side kick through. Finishing our set. Great. So now all we have to do is kick the leg. Whenever we kick the leg position is the same as it was in front kick through, meaning toes pointed, knee straight, knee rotated outward. The difference, however, is instead of us being in guarded position, we're going to be in something called open sling. All you have to think about for open sling, back of the hand is towards the same side cheek, elbow is just above shoulder level. So I'm going to demonstrate one side kick through for you, then you're going to follow me. So if I'm in beast, and I'm coming towards you, I do a right leg side kick through. I look for the foot, drop the hip, point the toe, straighten the knee, open the sling, push on the gas, come back. So now join me for a left leg side kick through. Set beast. Left leg side kick through, look for the foot, drop the heel, drop the hip, point the toe, straighten the leg, open the sling, push on the gas, come back. Right leg side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. Left leg side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. Right leg side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. Left leg side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. Right leg side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. 2 more each leg, guys. Left leg side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. Right leg side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. Left leg side kick through. Push on the gas, come back. And right leg side kick through. All right. So now if we want to take that one step further, we want to turn that into a jumping side kick through, all we have to do is retract the kick leg and jump to that leg, opening the window for the opposite leg to transition through. So if I'm in a right leg side kick through facing you, and I retract this leg, push on the gas, jump to this foot, I can now transition through the window into the opposite leg side kick through. Again, if I want to jump to right leg side kick through, I push on the gas, I jump, hopping the feet, and then transitioning through. So, follow with me. Let's set beast. Let's start off with a left leg side kick through, then we'll jump to right leg side kick through. Go ahead and set beast. Left leg side kick through. Jump to right leg side kick through. Try to pause for 1 second in that, what we call modified beast. So jump to left leg side kick through, pause, look at the knee, make sure it's pointing towards the same side wrist. Now go through. Jump to right leg side kick through. Jump to left leg side kick through. Jump to right leg side kick through. Jump to left leg side kick through. Jump to right leg side kick through. Jump to left leg side kick through. And jump to right leg side kick through. Okay, team, so you now know front kick through, you know side kick through. Let's go into our crab reach. In order for us to learn crab reach, go ahead and sit down. Bring your feet and your knees shoulder width. We're going to plant our fingers to where they're pointing behind us, and they're roughly shoulder width as well. From here, I'm going to slide my hips all the way towards heels, all the way towards hands. Find the difference between the two. Pull the shoulder blades back. Bring them down towards the ground, lifting the hips roughly 1 inch from the floor. From here, I'm going to tuck the chin. Then I'm going to bring my eyes up towards the rising sun. So that's my start position for crab reach. Go ahead and lift your left hand up. Bring it between your eyes where you're looking towards the rising sun through the hand. Now, as you start to push the hips up towards the sky, you're allowing your base shoulder to rotate outwardly, trying to get the hips up towards the ceiling. Now, in this top position, we call this three-point bridge. I'm looking through the hand towards the sky. From here, I want to reverse the movement. So I'm just going to allow the shoulder to rotate back in as I drop the hips. From here, I'm going to switch arms. So go ahead and drop your left hand, lift your right hand. I'm looking through the hand towards the rising sun. I'm driving the hips up, allowing the base shoulder to rotate outwardly. Find that top position with the front of the hips reaching towards the sky. I'm still looking through the hand towards the ceiling, and then I reverse. Drop your right hand, lift your left hand. Push those hips up, allowing the base shoulder to rotate outwardly. Return to crab. Drop your left hand, lift your right hand. Return to crab. Let's go 2 more each arm. Right hand comes to the ground, left arm crab reach. We go up, squeeze those glutes, drive the front of the hips up towards the sky, and return to crab. Right arm crab reach. Return to crab. Left arm crab reach. Return to crab. Here it is, our final crab reach in this position, up to three-point bridge. And return to crab. All right, nice work. So here's the thing. If you could get all the way to the top part of that three-point bridge, meaning a full opening of the hip, meaning that there's no closing of this hip, it's all the way open. If you were able to get there, that's your green light to go into the reach, which is the second part of this movement. If you still feel like you're a little bit locked in the hips, don't go into the reach. You have plenty of time to get into that three-point bridge and then progress on to the reach. So the actual reach is going to look like this. If I go left arm crab reach, I hit my three-point bridge. I'm going to reach up and over, turning my head, eyes down towards the base hand, upper arm framing the head, elbow bent. Lastly, I'm going to drive the fingertips towards the ground, keeping the upper shoulder stacked on top of the lower. From here, I'll find the hand again with my eyes as I come back down to start. So that will be the actual crab reach. If you have your three-point bridge, go for the reach. Otherwise, let's stick with the three-point bridge. We'll begin with our left arm, set crab. Left arm crab reach. Three-point bridge, up and over, framing the head. Reach with the fingertips towards the ground, upper shoulder stacked on top of lower. Keep those hips high, return to crab position. Right arm crab reach. Three-point bridge. Up and over, framing the head, eyes down towards the base arm, and reach those fingertips towards the ground. Return to crab. Left arm crab reach. Return to crab. Right arm crab reach. Return to crab. Let's go one more, each arm, left arm crab reach. Finding three-point bridge, up and over. Squeeze out the rotation, reach with the fingers towards the ground. Return to crab. Last one, right arm crab reach. Return to crab. Okay, team. So one more movement. We just have to learn our full scorpion. So we have front kick through, side kick through, crab reach. From our crab position, we can perform our full scorpion. So I'm going to put my back to you so that you can get a better view of this movement. Instead of placing my knees and my feet shoulder width, I'm going to bring them into our regular crab position, which means hip width. If I do a right leg full scorpion, it would look like this. Left leg full scorpion. So you can think of it as a full circle. So I'm starting in crab and I'm finishing in something we call modified crab. So the way that we're going to learn this is we'll learn it in two pieces. So go ahead and find your crab position. I'll again put my back to you. Now, if I call out a right leg full scorpion, go ahead and lift your right foot, left hand. Now, push on the gas, just like we were talking about earlier, which means lift the heel. Start to rotate your right leg underneath of you. Bring your left hand to the ground, shoulder width. Continue to allow your right leg to travel up towards the sky. Now, bring the shoulders towards the ears. Keeping the upper leg at 90 degrees, try to think about getting that knee and shin as high to the sky as you can. Now take that right leg and bring it back underneath of your body. Lift the left hand, coming back to start. Let's do that same thing with the left leg. So lift left foot, right hand, pause. Push on the gas. Bring your traveling arm and leg in towards the midline of the body. Left leg travels underneath, right hand finds the ground. Use those pointed left toes to draw the circle out, up, and around. Shoulders find the ears. This time, let's do a self-check on that base leg. Heel is high off the ground and rotated outward. Base knee is soft. Step the left leg back through the window, lifting the right hand, finding that crab position. Let's do that for 2 more repetitions per leg. So right leg, full scorpion, lift right foot, left hand, push on the gas. Streamline the rotation, which means bring the traveling arm and leg in towards midline. Shoulder distance with the hands. Self-check. Heel is high off the ground. Base knee is slightly flexed. Upper shin is pulling towards the sky. Take the right leg back through. Left leg, full scorpion. Lift, push on the gas. Streamline. Shoulder distance. Bring the left leg back through. Right leg, full scorpion. Right leg comes back through. Last one, left leg, full scorpion. Okay. So that's our midway point. Now what we have to do is allow the upper leg to pull us over. So we're going to do 2 things before the upper leg can pull us over. The first thing, we're going to take that base knee that was slightly bent, we're going to straighten it all the way. Second thing, we're going to take the base ankle that was pointed or plantar flexed, and we're going to bring it to a 90-degree angle, rotating around the outer ridge. So if I'm facing in this direction, so that you can watch my left foot, I'm going to lift right foot, left hand, go through the window. I'm in this position. So this was my midway point. From here, I'm going to straighten the leg. I'm going to find the outer ridge. I'm going to allow the upper leg to pull me over, bringing my arm down into guarded position, which you already know. So let's try that. Go ahead and set your crab. Again, you can follow me, so let's go right leg, full scorpion, lift, push on the gas, streamline, shoulder distance, find that peak or mid position. Now, straighten the base knee, find the outer ridge of the foot, and pull over. This leg should still be straight. Right arm comes down to a guarded position. Same thing, left leg, full scorpion, lift, push on the gas, streamline, shoulder width, find peak, straighten the base knee, find the outer ridge of the foot, pull over to guarded position. Right leg, full scorpion, here we go. Lift, push on the gas. Pull over. Left leg, full scorpion. Lift, push on the gas, streamline, shoulder distance with the hands, peak, extend, pull over. Okay, 1 more rep per leg. Set crab, right leg, full scorpion. Left leg, full scorpion. Okay, team, so now you know all of the movements that will make up our flow. So now it's time to learn the flow. I'm going to walk you through it and ask you to follow along with me, and we're going to do it super slow. We're going to alternate sides. Then, as we become more comfortable with the callouts and the movements, then we'll start to speed it up. So let's begin by setting our loaded beast position. When we set our loaded beast, I'm going to ask that you position yourself to where you are mimicking me. So if I'm facing this direction, you're also facing this direction wherever you're watching this video. So we're going to start with a right leg front kick through, which of course means we have to jump and land with our left foot. So let's do that now. Set loaded beast. Right leg front kick through. Go ahead and sit down for just a second. Make sure that it is your right leg that is forward. If it's not, position your right leg forward. So go ahead and cheat yourself there. Left arm is in guarded position. Now I'm going to take this leg, pull it back underneath of my body, and jump to it. That way I can set it for my side kick through. So go ahead and lift your hips again. Look at your right foot. Pull it back underneath of your body and jump to it. Now do a self-check. Drop your right knee. Your left knee should be floating. Hands are shoulder width. Your right knee should be just in front of the hip line. From here, go ahead and lift your right knee again. Take your left leg through the window into its side kick through. So remember, point the toe, open the sling. So it should be your left leg. Do a self-check. Now, pull that leg back underneath of your body, jump to it, and pause. So now your left leg should be the one in contact with the ground. It will be the right leg that's floating. If you're not there, get there. So now lift the left knee, right leg is floating. Lift your left hand, take it through the window. Find a shoulder width distance with your knees and feet. This sets us up for our left arm crab reach. So go ahead and take that left arm crab reach. Remember, if you have a 3-point bridge, go up and over into the reach. Upper arm framing the head. Return to crab. Now here's a tricky part. Don't drop your left hand. Lift your right foot. Push on the gas. Let's do that right leg full scorpion that we just finished practicing. So we go out, up, and over. We find that peak position. Remember those two things. I straighten the knee and I go outer ridge of the foot. Guarded position with the hand. Left knee, do a self-check. Should be straight. Left toes up towards the sky. In order for me to finish this flow off, all I have to do is get back to loaded beast. So what I'm going to do is push on the gas. Left leg goes underneath of my body. And then I slide my hands forward. Okay, congratulations. That's our first round. Same thing, opposite leg. So this time we start off with a left leg front kick through. So go ahead and set loaded beast. Left leg front kick through. Self-check. Left leg is forward. If it's not, get there. So now lift the hips, jump back to left foot, pause. Right foot should be floating, right knee should be floating. Take it through the window into your side kick through. Point the toe, open the sling. Now remember, we have to jump to this right foot again. So push on the gas with your left foot, jump to right foot, pause. Do a self-check. Your left foot should be floating. Take it through the window, find your shoulder distance with your knees and feet. Go up to that crab reach. Frame the head. Return to crab into, so don't drop your right hand. Lift your left foot, push on the gas with your right foot, go through the window. So this is our left leg full scorpion. Extend the knee, find the outer ridge of the foot. Guarded position with your left arm, right knee is straight, right toes are up towards the sky. In order to finish the flow, all we have to do, push on the gas with the left foot. Right leg goes underneath of the body. We slide the hands forward, finishing in loaded beast. Okay, congratulations, guys. That's our entire flow. So now we're going to practice it. I'm going to call it out at a very slow speed. So at a very slow tempo, you're going to see if you can follow along. We're going to perform 3 total rounds per side. Just be aware, if you want to then continue your practice, you can go to our practice version of this class and just continue to loop the flow and get as much practice time as you need. So if you can, follow along with me, 3 rounds to each side, set loaded beast. Right leg front kick through. Pop back 2, left leg side kick through. Left leg jumping under switch to left arm, crab reach. Return to crab into right leg, full scorpion. Left leg under switch to loaded beast. Set loaded beast. Left leg front kick through. Pop back 2, right leg, side kick through. Right leg jumping under switch into right arm, crab reach. Return to crab into left leg, full scorpion. Right leg under switch to loaded beast. Set loaded beast. Right leg front kick through. Pop back 2, left leg side kick through. Left leg jumping under switch 2 to left arm, crab reach. Return to crab into right leg, full scorpion. Left leg under switch to loaded beast. Set loaded beast. Left leg front kick through. Pop back to right leg, side kick through. Right leg jumping under switch 2, right arm, crab reach. Return to crab into left leg, full scorpion. Right leg under switch to loaded beast. Set loaded beast. Right leg front kick through. Pop back 2, left leg side kick through. Left leg jumping under switch 2, left arm crab reach. Return to crab into right leg, full scorpion. Left leg under switch to loaded beast. From loaded beast, left leg front kick through. Pop back 2, right leg side kick through. Right leg jumping under switch 2, right arm, crab reach. Return to crab into left leg, full scorpion. Right leg under switch to loaded beast. Okay, congratulations. So if this is your first class, I hope you enjoyed your class and well done on making it all the way through. As I mentioned before, if you want to continue to practice this flow, go to the practice version of this class where you will have the flow just loop and you can follow along. All right, guys, please be sure to finish up your animal flow practice always with wrist mobilizations, and we'll see you again real soon.